everybody. Happy Tuttle Tuesday, happy Halloween, or Harvest Festival, or if you don't celebrate either, happy Dress Up Day. I am Ethan Tuttle, as you can see by the white stripe on an orange shirt, and this. And, I'm just waiting here, getting ready to start the show. But Daniel is taking his sweet time. He said he was coming. He just needed to dress up. Ah! Daniel! I said don't wear scary costumes. The inflation monster is so scary. I was petrified for weeks, Daniel.
I'm the inflation monster. Get it? Giant inflation monster.
Inflation is not a joke,
Daniel. It is today, Johnny.
Oh, my God.
That's the proper noise.
All right, welcome to Tuttle Tuesday. Let's get this show on the road.
I can't see anything on the teleprompter.
Okay,
we're going to need to change this up.
Let's change the show on the road. Much better. But seriously, Daniel, inflation is not a joke. It's scary. Candy bars used to be this big, but now with inflation, they're this big. The dollar used to be this big, but now it's fun size.
All true points. If there's anything we need more of in this world, it is candy. That is not true. Okay. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 8. Spooky, Stinky Subsidies. Today's episode is all about the money the government gives to businesses that messes up our markets.
Ooh, sounds spooky.
But not too spooky. The whole family can enjoy this one. It'll be good.
All right. Before we get to that, though, we have a couple of exciting announcements.
First, if you have a Samsung TV, the Angel app is now available, so you can stream Tuttle Twins directly on your TV. It's already rolled out on the newer models, and we're told it will be available on older models in like the next few days.
Yeah, so very exciting. We have one in our office. Our Tuttle TV is a Samsung. Thank you, Samsung and Angel. I also have a good news and bad news and good news again, so it's like a good news sandwich.
I think that would be wouldn't that make it like a bad news sandwich?
Oh, come on.
Because, good news, bad news in the middle, good news again.
Whatever. There's just twice as much good news as bad news. So.
Okay. All right.
The first good news is that after months of being out of stock, Derek plushies came back in stock a few weeks ago. We had 500 of these puppies.
That's right.
And then we had 0 because you adopted them all. So sorry, it's bad news that they're sold out. But the good news is we are getting more this week. So in celebration of Raccoon Appreciation Day, which was on Sunday, the Derek
plushies, real thing.
It's a real thing. Okay. Everyone should celebrate it. These puppies or raccoons are now 30% off, marked down to just $24.99.
Which is a great deal.
It's a great deal.
You can get them now at TuttleTwins.store. It's great news.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you're a Season 2 pass holder, we have some updates. The first drop, which includes the physical and digital graphic novels, is on its way. Your first 3 ebooks and audiobooks have already been delivered via email this week. And after tons of printing problems, your physical books are finally on their way and will ship to you before the next live stream.
So thank you so much for your patience with the delivery of that first drop. Thankfully, the second drop, which comes in December, hasn't been delayed at all. It includes novels 4 through 6, the Dark Dumpster Derek plushies, and more. The second drop, which will come in time for Christmas, is going to be awesome. Mm-hmm. Today is also the last day to order the Superfan Pass and get the custom caricature. So to reiterate, we're still going to be offering the Superfan Pass, just without the ability for you to be a Tuttle Twins cartoon. So if you want that, order it now. If you don't care about that, all the other perks and goodies will still be available going forward.
That's right. Today's the last day. All right. For anyone joining us for the first time, be sure to look out for the golden gummy in this episode for a chance to win a free graphic novel. If you find it, tell us where you found it at angel.com/goldengummy or the on-screen QR code.
And really tell us because we don't know.
we forget where we put them.
We forget. And also don't forget to download the adventure page for this episode at angel.com/adventure page. This one's a fun one.
And stay tuned after the episode where we'll be joined by art director Scott Brooks. He is the one that designs a lot of the characters that you see on the show. So have your questions ready and put them in the chat.
And then finally, we'll be carving, me and Daniel, these onions. We don't know what will happen. Will we cry? Maybe. Will it be sad? Probably. And then we'll give you a sneak peek of the next episode. So stick around for that.
That's right. Speaking of sneak peek, don't miss out on the next month's episode, Wrestling with Socialism. It's one of my favorites, and we'll be joined by the one and only actor Kevin Sorbo.
So, and now, without further ado, enjoy the episode,
Spooky, Stinky Subsidies.
Yesterday.
Today's our monthly cleaning service. The cans are empty.
Are the trash cans empty or are they full of
Great work, Tuttlekinders. So clean. It's almost as if Oktoberfest never happened. Well, here is a payment I owe you.
Thanks.
See you next month.
I didn't expect to get this excited about spending all my savings on more cleaning supplies after buying toys and candy and more candy.
We'll make our money back in sales. Right? Right?
Yes? Is that our soap?
No, but it is your slip and slide.
We don't have a slip and slide.
The election is coming up, and my approval rate is abysmal.
I know, Mayor Jenkins, sir. According to the polls, voters feel like you don't have anything to show for your time in office.
Look.
Well, at least one person thinks I'm handsome.
Yeah, that was you, sir. You're gonna lose this election if you don't find some way to make voters happy.
Oh, I'm so happy. That makes us happy.
Hi, Mr. Fergenstein. Ready for your monthly trash can cleaning?
Oh, well, this is awkward. Someone else is already cleaning my trash can.
What? The car wash cleans trash cans now?
And they charge half the price. Yay! More money for my Glockenspiel lessons. What? I'm stereotypically German. Deal with it.
They're taking all our business.
Ethan, we've learned that competition is a good thing.
That's catchy, no?
I mean, how can a car wash even afford to clean trash cans for half the price?
Ugh. I've done the math 1,000,000 times. It doesn't add up.
Well, let's swing by. If you want to improve, you need to know what your competitors are doing.
Mm-hmm, like how your dad and I stay informed about what other coffee and bookshops are doing.
We'll serve oat milk, but you can't make me drink it.
Oh man, this place is fancy.
Copernicus? We'll be right back, Mom and Dad.
You've got this.
I mean, abomination is a strong word, but that's what oat milk is.
Copernicus, what are you doing?
I work here. They pay way better than my old job. We were your old job. Look at the distraction behind you.
If you wanted to escape, you missed your chance.
Okay.
Oh, I hope you're enjoying my new Can the Can initiative.
Is that the mayor?
And remember, the mayor's office gives money to the good car wash companies of our community so they can offer an extra service. This creates jobs, saves you money, and helps my reputation. I mean, our sanitation. You're welcome.
Grandma, did you just go through the car wash in your wheelchair?
Of course! The wheelchair gets a wax and I get a pedicure. These bunions don't suck themselves. Ugh.
Your tracksuit is now dry.
But it's too bad you're losing business because all car washes get a subsidy.
A subsidy?
How about you just get to the part where you help us?
Other grandparents get stuck spending their final years feeding ugly birds. But I get to whisk you two away on crazy adventures! Feeding ugly birds. It's 1969, Ludwig. You should have more exciting hobbies.
Grab her phone. I put the psychiatric hospital in her favorites.
Gabby? So?
Kids, this is Ludwig Von Mises. He's an economist, an expert on human behavior, and a pigeon toilet.
Says the woman with a feral raccoon.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Mr. Mises, I'll get to the point. What's a subsidy?
A subsidy is money that governments take from taxpayers to give to a business or industry that the politicians want to support. This benefits the businesses that get the money, but creates a messed up market instead of a fair one.
No! Spit it out! I don't have room for two disgusting pets.
Mr. Mises, when you say a messed up market, do you mean like a disorganized grocery store?
Oh, no. In economics, the term market refers to the way everyone makes decisions with their money.
Couldn't you have packed a bigger umbrella, Grandma?
Oh, how sweet. No, I'm good.
Here's an example. If you want to stay dry in the rain, you need either an umbrella or a poncho. Here's some cash. Buy what you want.
Ooh, I want a poncho. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Mises. I'll get an umbrella.
But what if? Tabby, do you mind? What if the umbrella industry gets a subsidy?
If my business gets money from the government, I can charge customers less. Umbrellas! Get your $1 umbrellas here!
One umbrella, please.
Now you have $1 left over to buy something else.
Thank you. I'll save it for a rainy day. Another rainy day.
Forget this $2 poncho. I'm getting a $1 umbrella. Oh, wait, no, kid.
Well, that worked out.
Really? Watch how the market starts to get messed up. Gabby?
Get your $1 umbrellas!
Umbrella? Yeah, I'll take one too. $2 for poncho? Oh, I'm getting an umbrella.
The government was trying to help the umbrella industry, but by doing so, they discouraged people from buying other forms of rain protection. That is what we call an unintended consequence.
Ooh, we learned about unintended consequences caused by central planning from another old Austrian economist.
They came in the 2-for-1 special.
Subsidies are a form of central planning because a few politicians are deciding where your money should go. In this example, umbrella businesses get an unfair advantage.
Get your $1 umbrellas.
Now, you can't even buy a poncho if you want it, which means you cannot go hands-free. Your knees get wet, you become a flying nanny and start fraternizing with chimney sweeps. In the real world, things went very wrong with the corn industry. In the Great Depression of the 1930s, the government started paying farmers to grow corn with the goal of feeding people and helping farmers who were struggling. But because they were incentivized to grow corn, many farmers understandably stopped growing other crops. Who wouldn't? Now corn is in everything: gasoline, makeup, candy.
A2, Bertie.
Speaking of corn, we have a corn dog business.
Corn dogs were invented not long after the corn subsidy started. So your business is kind of influenced by subsidies too.
It was her idea.
When subsidies are there, markets are not fair.
Twins, you look a little embarrassed. Don't be. You should be very embarrassed. So many things you do are the result of subsidies. The movies and TV shows you watch, the airlines you fly, the banks you use.
And in many cases, like the banking industry, subsidies keep corrupt and irresponsible businesses afloat. With the government's help, these businesses remain broken instead of having to improve.
So subsidies are helpful to the businesses who are lucky enough to get them, but they mess things up for everyone else, right?
Yes, you're so smart.
What about me?
You're also so smart.
Oh, thanks. You didn't have to say that.
I think I did.
So how do we stop the markets from getting messed up?
The first step is understanding that this is happening. You can try to change the law or change your business to an industry that doesn't get subsidies. Or... I was going to say give up, but die is more dramatic.
Come with me if you want this pigeon to live.
Thanks, Mr. Mises.
Bye, Ludwig. Have fun with your flying rats.
Have fun with your regular rat.
I'll drive. Let's head back home. Wait a minute. Whoops. Wrong glasses.
Ah, you killed us, Grandma!
And if you didn't, that thing is going to!
Oh, hi, Jeff.
Hi, guys. You know that guy?
Kids, this is... Kids, this is Jeff. He's headless, likes horses, and is the king of Hollywood.
Hallowwood? Like Halloween, but Hollywood?
Exactly.
Except here, people are dead on the outside. Quick, dress like the little monsters you are.
Ooh.
I'm head over heels for your costumes. Daddy, I didn't know you were teaching them economics and torture.
Same thing.
I thought the Headless Horseman was supposed to have a pumpkin head.
Yeah, I used to. But onions are the new pumpkin.
Seasonal. I love it. Onion spice latte.
Oh, your breath reeks, Janessa, and I would know. I've been decomposed.
Are you okay?
I'm just crying because it's an onion, not because it's hideous or anything.
I'm crying because it's hideous.
Onion shakes! Get your onion shakes!
Even Derek doesn't like it.
I know, it tastes terrible. I haven't had anything to drink since all the humans left town. You know, the weak onion spice candles became a thing.
Shucks! Too bad there are no humans here.
But I smell people in the air.
You two hide. Derek and I will sacrifice himself. Is that a human person standing there?
Human! Come to Daddy.
There's got to be a reason why onions are everywhere.
Sounds like a messed up market to me.
But that's that farmer farming her onions in her onion patch.
I'm just farming my onions in my onion patch.
Have you always grown onions?
Well, I used to grow pumpkins, but King Jeff paid all of us farmers to grow as many onions as we can.
Yes, because the ogres lobbied for more onions, and they are scary persuasive.
More onions, more jobs. Everybody happier, eh?
We'll do it!
So I stopped growing pumpkins and switched to onions to get more money.
I probably would have done that too. Now onions are taking over everything where pumpkins used to be.
Just like the corn finding its way into everything, not to mention...
Blue, this one's rotten. But I smell non-disgusting human somewhere.
We better fill up the knowledge juice container before we become fat food.
King Jeff, this onion subsidy is messing things up.
But everyone loves it.
Everyone or just the ogres? Let's find out. Come on.
And the award, for the best onion goes to Heather the Blob.
Well, now I'm crying because of sadness.
Congrats and stuff. Blah, 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 blah.
Thanks, Heather. I'll take it from here.
Blah. This is so not a vibe. My fellow monster people, does anyone actually like onions more than pumpkins?
Ogre Joe does.
Is Ogre Joe you?
Yes.
Okay, anyone besides Ogre Joe? You've all been affected by something much scarier than a monster. A subsidy.
Hey, what's a subsidy?
It's the money that governments give to businesses or industries.
King Jeff was well-intentioned, but the subsidy messed up the market and made the supply of onions go up and the supply of pumpkins go down.
And now Hollywood is a stinky onion mess. When subsidies are there, markets are not fair.
That rhymes.
So now there's just one thing to do.
Eat Jeff?
Yeah! No! Bring pumpkins back by stopping the onion subsidy.
I didn't know an onion subsidy could mess things up like this. If it's the will of the people, I'll stop the subsidy. All in favor? May I? I should have seen this coming.
I know I smelled a smart girl and a boy with IBS.
I can't help it.
Go get those humans.
Go, grab a goat.
Dinner is served.
Phew.
Here's Betty.
No. Yes.
Still handsome.
There, Jenkins.
Barbara, why are there kids in my office?
I thought they were yours, sir.
My children are my cockatiels. You know this, Barbara.
Which reminds me, I need to heat the oil for their wing massage.
Mayor Jenkins, your Clean the Can initiative, it sounds really nice.
Thank you.
But it's creating a messed up market instead of a fair one. When subsidies are there, markets are not fair.
Oh, so.
We've been washing trash cans all year, but now that you're giving money to the car washes, they're taking all of our customers, and it's putting us out of business.
Plus, we just poured all our life savings into inventory for the next year. Can you please stop the subsidy?
Well... Yeah, sorry, no can do. Subsidies don't go away that easily. I locked that baby in for a few years. Ooh, I could give you a bailout, though, to cover your costs.
Bailouts are for wussies. Don't take it. Sorry, I'll just help myself to some of these mints.
What the...
for the offer, Mayor, but a bailout would just mess up the market even more. So what do we do if we can't stop the government from giving out subsidies?
Maybe we just go back to our subsidy-tainted corn dogs.
And do what with these cleaning supplies we just spent our life savings on?
That's it! We can still use our supplies for a new business!
A slip-inside business that gives you outside carpet burns?
No.
Window washing!
Cleaning windows was a great idea for a new business.
And a less stinky business.
And I promise not to lick the windows!
I wasn't concerned you would, but now I kind of am.
Isn't it great that they can change businesses with the supplies they have?
Switching away from our cafe would be a lot tougher. Although,
You wouldn't miss the oat milk?
you just get me. Copernicus, no licking!
Come on, Corinne, you can't let Ferret down again. Come in, Ferret. I've got eyes on the target.
Good. We want you watching him at all times. When he sleeps, you watch. When he eats, you watch. When he does his business.
Watch?
No! Look away! What's wrong with you?
Gosh darn it. That's good.
Oh, will you look at that?
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back!
Yeah, just carving some onions in my onion patch.
He sure is. Are we crying yet? You be the judge.
We're getting close.
We're getting close.
Cutting onion carving around this inflation monster suit is not
you
the
see?
easiest thing I've ever done. But
Yeah, I'm
it's
actually
all good.
tempted to
Careful.
poke this suit.
Careful.
here.
Careful.
It's encroaching on my space.
No, those are my pecs. So if you poke that, you'll draw blood.
You will deflate. What did you think of the episode? Are you into subsidies? Did you know that we're the only Angel show that doesn't take them? Just kidding, but yes.
We're kind of serious. Okay.
Did you know that corn has made its way into everything that you eat?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments.
True story.
Who else is against seed oils?
Subsidies have made their way into pretty much everything we buy, which is kind of crazy. So if you go diving down that deep hole, it's not a fun one.
I would encourage you to only take candy that is subsidy free, which
Good
will
luck
be
with that.
Are apples subsidized?
Maybe. Probably somewhere.
Okay, all right. So you're gonna just take no candy, just toothbrushes this year.
That's right.
I apologize, guys. We got a fun program for you.
Yep.
The first thing we have the one, the only
Scott Brooks,
brother of Garth.
not brother of Garth,
but
but definitely an art director of Tuttle Twins. So he'll be joining us here in a minute. We'll get him doing some awesome drawings. Drawings that you will probably even be able to use yourselves later if you want to carve a pumpkin with something that he's going to do, and that's what I'm hearing. And we'll ask him questions about his role in the show and how he found us and all that good stuff.
Then
Okay.
after that, we are going to get some Q&A from you.
Yes.
We're going to announce the Golden Gummy winners.
Yep, that's coming. And finally, we will be doing, oh, I missed it. The upcoming episode sneak peek. You're definitely going to want to stick around for that.
This may be Daniel's favorite episode of the season, maybe.
I think so. It's not yours?
It's definitely one of my favorites.
I'll
have to think about it. No,
One of your favorites. It has to be Disney.
We've been teasing this villain of Karl Marx for so long,
Yeah.
and we're finally going to be able to show him to you and what we think of him.
It's going to be really cool.
It's going to be great.
Okay. Well, let's welcome on. We ready for Scott?
I think we're ready for Scott.
All right. Scott, you there with us?
I am.
There he is, the one and only Scott.
Brother Garth.
How are you guys doing?
We're doing great, man. How are you?
We're just Scott. We're just carving onions.
I can only imagine how smelly that room is.
Every time I walk in here, and I keep thinking, who didn't put on deodorant today?
Yep.
And then no, it's just the onions.
Is it I? And then he realizes that he also forgot deodorant too, so he can blame it on the onions.
But I've got this nice, inside ventilation system here, so everything's fine. Everything's good.
So are you saying the onions are an air freshener?
Compared to what's going on inside here, I did not say that, but that is interesting that you did. Okay, so Scott, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you become Mr. Art Director? What's your background?
Oh my gosh, where do I start? Well, back when I was 2, I've actually been able to draw since I could pick up a pencil, and for all you aspiring artists out there, the biggest tip I could give you is just to keep drawing and don't stop.
What about when teachers are speaking? Should they be drawing then? Were you a doodler, Scott? Were you a doodler during class?
I was a very big doodler.
So all you kids who are doodlers, look, you could be the art director for a cartoon one day.
And all the moms are being like,
shush, shush,
Johnny.
Shush.
Cut the feed. I guess the way I started as an animator right out of college, and I was doing cereal commercials. So I did a lot of cat commercials. And
wait, you did cat cereal commercials?
Captain Crunch.
Oh, Captain Crunch. Oh, I loved those.
So you and the Captain were making it happen?
You were helping those subsidies happen?
Yes. Well, Crunch. I drew a lot of Crunch berries. I'll just put it that way.
One of my favorite cereals, by the way. So you probably sold me several boxes.
You probably did.
Probably. But I've done everything from cereal commercials to T-shirts to building play areas for kids to children's books. You name it, I've probably done it. But as far as happening upon the Tuttle Twins, I was just blessed to stumble upon everybody at Tuttle Twins, and ever since I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, how did you find out about Tuttle Twins? It was had we launched yet?
You were just about to, and it was I had been wanting to try to do something a little different, something that kind of fell in line with my ideals, and I did a lot of praying, and I heard about the Tuttle Twin books on the radio, and I thought, I'm going to check out these books, see if they are in the market for an illustrator. And while I did my research online, that's when I found Tuttle Twins TV, and I saw that the first episode was probably a couple weeks away from airing. And so I followed Tuttle Twins TV on Instagram. Instagram followed me back. I sent a private message to Tuttle Twins, said, I'm really excited to see this launch. It's right in line with my ideals and views. And if you're ever in the market for an illustrator or animator, I know a guy.
And he's me.
Within a couple hours, I got a message back that said, "We'd love to talk to you." And Yep, and our producers reach out to you. So they reached out to me. I did a couple of character design tests, and then the next thing I knew, I was doing all the covers for the graphic novels and doing
right.
T-shirts and helping design some of the toys, the merchandise.
That's right. So all the Freedom is Wild shirts from season 1. Those are you, right? That's where you.
If you have a Freedom is Wild shirt, shout out to Scott, right?
Yep.
That's the man that made it possible.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
And now.
In the puzzle right behind you there, Johnny, I did the design for that.
Oh yeah.
What haven't you designed?
I didn't design those costumes, I'll tell you that.
Oh, Scott, come on! It has a great catchphrase on the back.
Ask me about my dead goldfish.
All right, I'll give you that.
You know, actually, that's not mine. That was a great fan who came to a premiere, and he had that, so I just stole it. So, yep.
Oh, that's great. So then we were just about to end season 1, and I was pleasantly given the title of art director. I was very shocked and happy. I mean, gosh, every emotion you can imagine. I was elated. I was so excited that I got that title.
And just so you guys understand what that means, Scott is not only designing the new characters that we're having in the individual episodes, but he's also weighing in and giving feedback on the backgrounds and on the different props, and props meaning just like cars, pencils, whatever little objects that are in it. And on so many different levels, he's offering feedback, as well as even offering feedback in the story portion of things with our animatics as we're developing the show. So Scott is huge to the show, and we're really grateful and blessed to have him. So check this out, Scott. Do you approve? This is my best.
I do. That looks great.
Yeah.
This one looks even bester.
Nope. It's toothless, Johnny. Is it toothless?
Oh, it's got gummy gums.
That is not a jack-o'-lantern.
Oh, it's a gummy one. All right, we got a little question here.
Johnny the
I am a
writer.
You can tell which one of us is more the drawer.
Well, hey, this one looks funny. It's funny looking. Okay, we got a question for you, Scott. What is your favorite Tuttle Twins character to draw? And why is it Ethan?
Oh gosh, there's so many I like to draw. If it was a character, it would have to be Derek. If it was, but the one thing I really love doing is drawing Emily, Ethan, Grandma Gabby, and Derek in costumes. So when I get to, for instance, in this last episode, when they were wearing like the Grandma had the mad scientist costume, Derek had the hunchback costume, Emily had the mummy costume, Ethan had the Dracula costume. That's what I really love to do, is just try to dress them up in their different costumes and different, especially when they go to different dimensions. It's always fun.
That's awesome.
Very cool. Okay, any other questions for Scott?
And while we're doing this, let's kick off kick off the pumpkin stencil.
Yeah.
So Scott, we have promised the viewers that you are going to show us a pumpkin stencil. So we have some that we'll be releasing. You can actually
these are
scan
all
this code.
ready. Yeah, the ones you've got Derek there and Grandma and Ethan and Emily, but we're doing a Copernicus today.
And
right?
we'll be releasing maybe another surprise or two in that same QR code. We'll send them out if you don't want to scan it right now, but you can scan it, start carving. But yeah, we've promised a Copernicus stencil. So
can you share your screen as you draw?
I am.
Here we go. This is my favorite thing. When we get on Zoom meetings with Scott and we're able to draw live.
You can just watch him for hours.
Yeah, him just be like, whoa.
And then you forget what work is. You're like, can I just do this?
We're getting a double Scott screen right now. You had
you had
it up for a second, and then it decided to be mean and go away.
And by all means, if anyone has any other questions for Scott,
there it is. It's faking us out. What's the deal?
the brother of Garth.
Maybe just have your face go away entirely. Maybe do a full screen takeover. Is that possible, or not really?
What if I do this?
Let's see.
It was up a second ago. I don't know what
happened. Is it bothering you?
You know, it's just encroaching on me as inflation does.
Do that right there. Stay there.
Yes.
Draw on that.
Draw on that.
Right. Yeah. Less of us, more of that.
Less of Scott, more of that.
Here we go. So
all
here's
right.
a Copernicus.
So we're gonna do Copernicus here
as a stencil.
So this
right?
Stencil.
Right. We're gonna do a stencil. So this is
has to be connected somehow.
This is his front view. This is what we use as like our character guide when we're doing the animated series. But for the stencil, to kind of simplify it. And while we're doing this, I can see on Facebook there's some questions coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can populate those questions, we can.
Yeah, can you draw and answer at the same time?
I'll give it my best. Elaine asked, "What inspired you to pursue art?"
Yes.
Like I said earlier, I was always drawing. Man, I don't know how much paper my parents actually went through, but I was drawing on everything and anything. The one thing I remember doing, and in fact, my grandma, she saved some of them. But you know when you go to church and they have those guest cards that you can write your name and address and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, the back of them were always blank, and so for me, that was a
canvas waiting to be drawn on.
It was just, and my grandma actually saved some of those. I have some drawings from when I was 3 years old.
Oh, wow.
That's really cool.
So I shouldn't just throw away all my son's drawings? Sorry.
Right. Take pictures of them.
I'll take pictures.
Of them.
Mental pictures.
I know. Literal, real pictures stored on a hard drive somewhere.
No, he's actually getting pretty good. Love you, Bennett.
So really, I guess, and as a kid, I was always watching cartoons, so I always said to myself, well, I would like to make my own cartoons.
Yeah.
And so, I guess that's kind of how it started. So,
and now
it was really great when VCRs came out because I would record all my favorite cartoons and then I'd pause them and then I'd draw what was on screen.
Oh, that's great. Would you ever trace the screen?
I never figured out how to do that, and that's the other thing too. Is I don't know if a lot of people know this, but that's usually how a lot of artists kind of start out as kids, just comic books and tracing drawings, because drawing is like it's a muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of exercising that muscle.
It's just like piano, right? You have to kind of copy the teacher for a bit before.
Right.
That's right. You have to miss a lot of notes and annoy your parents, and then it
Right.
starts looking good.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. All right, we got one. Hello, Scott. What is the most challenging oh, wow. Johnny needs glasses.
Daniel probably does too. I can't read.
Task to do as an art director.
What's the most challenging task to do?
What the most challenging task to read?
It's okay if you say working with Johnny and Daniel.
Yep.
That's fine.
Yeah, when we.
Well, sometimes, especially as a character designer, one thing you kind of have to do is, and it's really hard as an artist, is you have to you might draw something that you really, 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 really like, and you think it's the best, and you think this is going to work so well in this episode, and then when the writer or the director gets back to you and says, I want you to change this, or like, this isn't going to work out, we got to redo this. You have to learn pretty quick to grow in, and you have to give up what you think is the best, if any of that makes sense.
It does, because I tell you to do that stuff all the time. So it makes sense to me. No, honestly, when Scott gives us options, they're almost always like good.
They're so good.
In fact, they're almost always fantastic. And then in some cases, there'll be things that like, well, that is really good, but it's maybe not exactly what we need for the character or for the episode. So he's always giving us great stuff. It just sometimes some things are more fitting than others, right?
This comment is most important. I think Johnny's onion is better.
Oh, them are fighting words.
Oh, let me just give you guys a closer look.
Well, but I did the other side while they weren't looking.
All right, well, here.
Okay, you can show both sides of mine.
Show both sides.
Oh, back it up so it's in the light.
All right, so
we probably can't pull focus.
Can't pull focus on that puppy.
Here we go.
I think I'm probably better. That's pretty good.
Daniel, cover your face.
Okay. Covering my face so the camera can focus. Oh man.
You be the judge. Tell us in the comments.
It'll autofocus.
Tell us in the comments. Here's your losing onion.
Johnny can win. I don't care. But I was pretty proud of this.
That is pretty.
This sort of spooked out
good.
onion.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
I mean, it's no Scott Brooks original. But it is something.
It's not a Garth Brooks either. I'll say that, like, yeah, if any of you kids want to go into anything collaborative or creative, there is something to, as a writer, I will have, I love this joke, I love this idea, I love this place, and I can get so attached to it, but you have to remove an idea from a person. Yeah. An idea is not you, and ideas die all the time.
Yeah.
I wish we could save all the ideas.
There's always more ideas.
There's always, yeah.
So you don't need to feel like scarcity, meaning like, oh, I'm gonna run out, or that was my only good one, or anything like that. If you get in the mindset of there's always more ideas, it's an abundance mindset.
Maybe we should do an episode on that.
I know you will literally get to better stuff, and as a showrunner, that is something I look for in the people that I work with, is that they don't get too close to their ideas so that they can't make room for a better idea or improving on it or something like that, or even giving up on it in some cases if it doesn't work as well, because we all have to do that. Even me. I even have those moments where Johnny's like, I really think we should do this. And I'm like, you know what? I know it's your idea, but you're probably right. And for sure that happens with Scott too. But anyway, that's a really good point. So life lesson from Johnny and Daniel tips.
Yep, that's right.
And Scott. Johnny and Daniel and Scott tips.
Yeah. Be humble enough to let an idea die.
That's right.
Just as Daniel has let his onion die.
You're doing more damage to your
Daniel's onion carving is best.
Yes.
I think my eyes are watering. I think it says
that's my
worst.
daughter's at home. And I don't know who it is. I can't read it. It's okay. That's not my daughter.
I'm actually starting to. I've reached the point of the onion where it is making me cry.
It is for sure getting to the crime point. It's getting there. Well, of course, because you're sitting there peeling back the layers. Stop doing that.
I'm perfecting my onion.
No.
Oh man.
Mutilating it.
All right. How badly do your eyes sting? Well, they're starting to sting more now.
Mine are a 2 out of 10 right now.
Yeah, mine are about a 3 because I'm doing the damage close to home.
That's right.
I'm crying a little bit.
I've kept the skin on mine, so I'm doing okay. But I did carve out both sides.
Make that a 5. I'm definitely getting to a 5.
You're getting to a 5?
Yeah.
Why don't you just try rubbing it up in your eye a little bit, Johnny?
Yeah, that might. Well, I thought the glasses would help.
No, it leaks in from the side. Oh yeah, you're getting some serious water going there.
Yeah, I'm crying.
Don't touch your eye. Don't rub your eyes.
Gosh.
I can't read that. Can somebody tell me what
Well,
that
I
is?
can't read it either. I'm crying.
Sorry, I'll watch my language here.
Someone earlier had asked me, as an art director, do you still draw?
Oh.
And
yeah, answer that
yeah,
one, and then the next one's coming up here.
Who is your favorite? Yeah.
Oh, who's
I'm
my
at 7.
Who's your favorite artist? Yeah, like one of your favorite influences.
Wow, that's a big one because I have a lot.
I'll see if they cross over with any of mine.
I'll say, as a kid, my favorite artist was Bill Peet.
I love Bill Peet.
He was also my favorite storyteller.
Yeah, Bill Peet's illustrated books are amazing.
Is he Disney?
He did work for Disney for a time.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he and Walt got along very well.
Guys, Bill Peet just makes me cry.
But he was very involved in the creation of The Sword and the Stone. Wasn't he like the art director, production designer for The Sword and the Stone?
He was. 101 Dalmatians.
101 Dalmatians. That's right. The Jungle
right.
Book. Yeah, he kind of influenced that whole era.
I love it.
Yeah,
and he was such a great storyteller too. A really good writer.
Love it.
So he was my favorite growing up, and then as I got older, my influences became Norman Rockwell and J.C. Leyendecker.
Oh,
I love Norman Rockwell. I don't know. J.C., who was that other one?
J.C. Leyendecker. He was actually, and I found this out later when I was in college, that he was actually Norman Rockwell's influence.
Oh.
So he was before Norman Rockwell.
Oh, cool.
That's great.
My grandma always had Norman Rockwell pictures, illustrations up on her walls everywhere down in the basement. And so that's kind of where I fell in love with Norman Rockwell.
Did you and I have the same grandma?
What's her name, Grandma?
Okay. All right. Scott, we're getting the signal that we got to get this thing finished up. So let's see how fast you can draw now. We're not going to distract you with a question.
We're done.
Okay. Do you want to get to the golden gummy bears?
You know what?
Let's do it.
I will do the golden gummy bears
while Scott's finishing this up. We're going to do some
P.
golden
Brooks
gummies.
is doing it. Okay. And the golden gummy winners are the Torrenson family.
Nice. We've got Angelica Saunders.
The Turner family.
Is that the Sobbing family?
The Sobbing family.
Sobbing family. Appropriate for the onion carving that we're doing.
I have a feeling you guys just have the best luck.
That feels very rigged. Okay, Matthew's family as well. Congratulations to all of you. And reach out at, what is it, angel.com/golden gummy?
No, we'll be reaching out to you.
Oh, we go directly to them.
That's right.
Okay, that's right. Graphic novels.
We'll tell you, and then let us know what your favorite graphic novel is, and we'll send it away.
Awesome. Okay.
Yes.
We have a sneak peek of an upcoming episode here in just a second, but let's see, Scott, where did you land? Are we about done? No pressure. Just get it done right now.
No pressure, Scott. I'm just crying. You know what?
Draw it like the wind.
The one-eyed Copernicus.
That's what they're going to get.
That's what you're going to get.
They're going to get Pirate Copernicus.
He's a pirate Copernicus.
No, he'll finish it up, but you can kind of see where this is going.
That's right.
And we'll leave it up for now. And Scott, thank you so much for joining us and taking
welcome.
time out of your Tuesday evening.
Did the screen freeze up?
No, it's still there.
Well, we don't see. If you finish the eye, we don't see it. So
I know. He's all done.
Oh,
it's all done?
It's all done.
It is all done. I don't know why my
all right, okay. Well, we'll use our imagination.
And we'll make sure to upload this and send it out to you, to any of you Tuttle fans who want to do a pumpkin jack-o'-lantern this season.
Awesome.
So thanks again, Scott, for your time, and thank you everyone for your questions.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time.
Hands.
We will.
That's right. We'll see you, Scott. And now, without further ado, the sneak peek. That's what we're going to leave you with.
The
right?
sneak peek, wrestling with socialism.
We'll see you next Tuttle Tuesday.
Man, Taco Tuesdays with Grandma are the best.
Where's Grandma anyway?
And in the right corner, it's
Hola.
La Abuelita.
socialist idea of all of us paying for each other sounded nice, but the incentives were horrible.
Oh, like the Pilgrims?
Exactly like the Pilgrims. Because we are the Pilgrims.
Karl Marx.
You'll never RSVP to my Communist Party, Gabby.
I like my parties with more food and a little less human suffering.
Gabby, your machine is broken.
No, Carl, your ideas are broken.
When incentives are lost, we all bear the cost.
Why isn't socialism working? Oh, I like the way you sing. Which is weird because I usually hate women.